Well, now to rising tension amid a crackdown on illegal immigration. This is video from Chopper 7 this afternoon as hundreds of students from Plymouth-Canton Community Schools made their voices heard, staging a walkout in protest of ICE.
This is the latest in a string of demonstrations we have seen against ICE agents, and it comes as the White House announces it's pulling back 700 of the 3,000 immigration enforcement officers in Minnesota.
And back here at home, Christian, Jewish, and Muslim faith leaders coming together, calling for funding cuts to ICE.
7 News Detroit reporter Randy Wimbley listening to them and sharing their message to the administration.
Tearing families apart shall not be done in our name.
No! Divided in faith but united in opposition to ICE. Roughly 60 Episcopalian priests, Jewish rabbis, and Muslim imams gathered at St. Paul's Episcopal Church, condemning immigration enforcement tactics they say are immoral.
While this may be beginning with immigrants, if the administration has its way, it surely won't stop there.
They're calling on lawmakers to cut funding to ICE, an agency under fire over questionable tactics and the deaths of Renee Good and Alex Preddy.
To spend our public dollars on the systematic abuse of our communities is morally repugnant.
They say there's no room for compromise.
Any deal for reform is delusional. ICE agents have violated nearly 100 court orders from just one single Minneapolis judge in the past few months.
The immigration crackdown is also being felt across southeast Michigan, including businesses that serve immigrants like Mahdi's African Cuisine.
They don't come here buy food no more. Everybody's scared, they stay home. Like this past 3 weeks, they're taking over 20 people, 20 African people.
Owner Amity Goy says his nephew and brother were detained last week. Goy says he could support funding for ICE if agents were just going after criminals. But he says that's not what he's seeing happening.
ICE, in the beginning, they said they're looking for criminals, but now they're catching good people.
Sonny Reddy is the co-chair of the Michigan GOP.
I strongly support ICE. What they're doing is they're not targeting an individual, they're targeting the people who violated the law.
The Oakland County Republican Party released a statement saying, in part, the increasingly extreme rhetoric coming out of today's so-called ICE Out Interfaith press conference marks another troubling escalation in the radical left's campaign to delegitimize lawful federal immigration enforcement and undermine respect for the rule of law. Meanwhile, these faith leaders say people in their spiritual care are the ones at risk.
We are not calling for open borders. We are not calling for the end of law. We are calling for an end to mass militarized immigration enforcement inside our communities.
Yes!
Randy Wimbley, 7 News Detroit.
All right, Randy, thank you.